Actually, I have to emphasize this. So, I had a thesis, which means like comparing two energy systems and actually giving an opinion later on those two systems. And basically, what I have used is a standard industrial ecology method stating the delimitation, the structure, and everything. I have delimited my thesis and I used as batteries as the most influential factor in the delimitation that I have used. Uh, However, now the supervisor for some reason is still refusing to acknowledge my work. Even though I have completed my work and within the law it is 20 weeks and in some certain circumstances is much less, is slightly more as everyone else. I have not used anything else. Okay. The situation is that I'm trying to go because what happened was an illegal action. I am not a threat. At the state level, the state officials and the politicians and the diplomats and other people, I am not a threat. Only what could be stated as racism or something else, for a reason I can't acknowledge actually. I lived in Sweden for 3 years. I have reported what's going on around, and the several violation of migration rules and other things, while intellectuals and academics and other individuals are fine with actually me, but my situation is more like violation of the Geneva Convention, the Rome Statute, and the European Convention on Human Rights. I'm not trying to get smarter or anything else, actually. I don't bother anyone. I have I have been religiously quiet, nothing else. However, there has been like people linking me to other stuff, while I clearly have links to, yes, the Prime Minister, the President, or a middleman in between those individuals, basically. I was living fun, I was not living a threat or something else. I was trying to move on with my life in another country, basically. However, I have been brought here. I feel being under questioning or something else, while I'm just trying to actually complete my studies or do something useful in my life. By law, I have written a climate change proposal. There has been like 190 countries signatories for that. And by law, I shouldn't be denied entrance to embassies or something. I have been in Sweden. I enter embassies most of the time. I can talk with diplomatic staff and I can actually talk with foreign delegations on stuff. Now, I would like actually to report a problem that has occurred basically. And that problem has occurred in Europe. And now I'm trying to speak with the Swedish representative in Algeria regarding what is a violation of law, a violation of migration rules, and else. I have been making photo booth videos each and every single day. Uh, I have just found a way. I have been reading papers in 2016 and studying and exchanging emails and researching proposal. And during a day, there's actually 24 hours, and nine of them, or eight of those hours, are actually just this. Now I have written harsh words, harsh things, and actually they are not a threat, to be honest, because I've met people who are, how to say it, yes, face to face a four in a four-wall room, and I don't get how this, yes, what is actually the protection that is actually be people get, or this or that, but yes, what I can state is this is like now I have like a complaint to register. I have stuff packed overseas. I have lived in Sweden for 3 years. Foreign delegations as have met with me. However, individuals in here are violating the law, are submitting crimes against me that never happened, and on a law basis, I am not a registered individual in this country. I am registered in Sweden, and what happened is like you have a group of, let's say, of people with these nationalities committing things for reasons I don't understand actually, and for reason I really don't understand. I have studied, I have done a lot of things in my life. On this basis, I am doing things in terms of yes, and it's by like identifying adversaries. I'm trying to find things with communication with a lot of stuff. I have been to many countries. I have stayed out of trouble. I have studied and done much more. However, I am still being faced with this situation. To my best knowledge, we are January 8th, 2018. And it's not like this. I can write a book, I can do a million of other things. But yes, we are like in 2018. I have levelized in some way my situation in Europe through harsh conditions. I have completed my thesis. Now the supervisor is disregarding this. And I've actually now contacted actually the royal court just for someone to give me my master thesis and to give me my rights basically. And to my best knowledge, this situation has been going on for 8 years or 9 years. I actually would like to get some respect from, yes, from the Oriental delegation actually, and not for else. And a way to actually receive everything. And yes, so this is an old one, and there's like actually a lot new. Actually, this is the situation. I met every and each one of requirement, and the thesis is an industrial ecology method with delimitation, and I have used that method. It was a literature review. I used that literature review, and that's it. And I guess I'm the only student who is being checked under or cooned or those other stuff.